We all know Kansas City is the king of barbecue, but there's so much more to this city than the food scene of the barbecue. This morning, we're getting a taste of some of the city's best, from tacos to brisket. Nate has been talking about brisket all week long.
Oh, yeah.
To donuts. I've been talking about Lamar's all week long. There's something for everybody here. So are you hungry yet? To help us dig into everything Kansas City has to offer. I took a burn-in before I went on TV. I don't want to choke on TV.
Okay.
James Beard Award-winning food writer, that's Jill Silva. She was a food editor at the Kansas City Star, and now she runs her own PR shop, and she joins us at the table. Jill, it's good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, and welcome to Kansas City.
No, you know, I used to anchor the news here back in the day.
I know. Well,
so when I landed, the first thing I did, I called George Gates of Gates Barbecue and said, hey, do you remember me? Can I come and you treat me to dinner? And he said, yeah, come on down. I went to 47th and Paseo.
Perfect.
And they still do that. Hi, may I help you? When you first walk in the door. But there's so much more to the barbecue. Help us understand the Kansas City food scene.
And make it a long answer if you could, because we're going to eat a little bit.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, Kansas City is known for barbecue. Barbecue is our iconic food. Why is that? Well, we have the Kansas City Barbecue Society. 15,000 members
barbecue
strong.
Society?
Yes.
Wow.
International competitions, national competitions.
Pitmasters.
Pitmasters, you got it. Teams. It's a team sport.
Wow.
So you got to like that,
Yeah.
right? We have the American Royal. It is the most wonderful and largest barbecue competition every year. So, and we have more than 100 restaurants that serve some kind of barbecue.
Well, Nate, you really like your sour cream, I have to say. With that
I'm
taco.
gonna have you on the sour cream. But speaking of that, Tony, Kansas City also has a really good taco scene.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Surprisingly so, yes. Forbes named us in 2021 as one of the top taco places. We have 50.
What's in the taco?
Well,
Because I always think of fish tacos.
Beef,
just beef.
Yeah.
lettuce, got all the
cheese.
sides, sour cream, onions,
And
peppers.
This is from Dixon, the same folks that do the chili.
That do the chili.
Right,
We had their
right.
chili the last
so
hour.
this is their taco version of chili, I think. And then there's also, you know, many Mexican taquerias all through Kansas City, Kansas. And so we actually have a taco trail. So if you want to get really into it, you can go down Kansas Avenue, which I'm sure, Gayle, you've been there before, and go to all the little mom and pop places.
So as competitive as the food scene is here, it feels like there is a community, though.
So much community here. We've really laid the groundwork for lots of wonderful chefs and restaurants. So we have lots of James Beard Award winners and nominees, and so that says something about it. We have great culinary training programs here. So it just all kind of comes together, and the chefs really all work together. They want to help each other, which is nice because we're a city that's just the right size for that, I think.
One of my
this
favorite
Lamar's
things.
donut. I'm sorry, Gayle.
I know.
This is curse
Please
word
talk
delicious.
about Lamar.
This is curse word delicious.
Yes, it was my heroin back in the day. Jill, I remember
Yeah.
having a diet one weekend where the diet was 4 Lamar donuts that I just
course.
wanted to last for the weekend.
Better than the cabbage donut.
I love these donuts so much. Tell me why these are so special.
These are really special donuts. They're delicious, right? And I bought a box,
I always
and you
get
know
the
what?
glaze.
The next day, they were just as delicious. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
You know, I worked in a newsroom.
quality.
Lamar's Donuts came in all the time. If we didn't have Lamar's Donuts kicking around somewhere, I don't know what we'd do. We were fueled on adrenaline and sugar.
And that's
love
pretty
it.
much what we're fueled on right
I
now.
know. I
And the
left in
excitement of the game
1981.
tomorrow.
I left in 1981, and I still remember this food. Still.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jill, we
Fabulous.
appreciate you so much.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
for joining us.